Hello everyone. Here we have the all the attributes which can be used along with the table tag. So this table tag, this is used to create table in HTML, and here you can see that along with the table tag we have used several attributes. So one by one we will see in this video what these attributes are. This border attribute, this will provide a border to the table. If you don't provide any border, then by default it will be one and it will be a thin one. But as we have provided a border, so this is going to create a thick border of the table. Then the next one is border color. One thing to remember here, the spelling of color, we have to write down COLOR, and border color, this will specify, or this is going to give a color to the border. So as I have given green, so the color of the border will be green. The next is your BG color. BG color is used along with the table. Here you can see. So this will give a color to the background of the table. Now here in this code, I have also given background color to some rows. So leaving those rows, the rest part of the table, that will be yellow in color. The next tag, and if you don't provide, if you don't specify any color to the rows, then the entire table will be yellow in color. Next, we provide alignment. With this tag, you can align your table. It can be either in the left hand side, right hand side, or at the center. So here this table will be located at the center. The next is your cell padding. Cell padding, this means that we are going to provide space between the data which we are entering in the cell and the boundary of the cell. So this will provide some distance between them. The next one is your cell spacing. Cell spacing, this will provide a distance between the two nearby cells. If you don't provide the cell spacing, then the boundaries will be very close to each other. The next one is our, that is table height and width. So here we have provided a height and width to the entire table. So if you provide here, then all the cells of the table, that will be of this height and this width. But suppose if you want to provide any particular row to be thick or thin, so that can be done by providing the height and width in the table row. Here we have to provide, or in any of the rows where you want to increase the height and width. So these are the tags which are used along with the table. These are the attributes which are used along with the table tag. And this caption, this is used to provide a heading just above the table. Now to see the output, and here you can see the entire code is written. For each row you have to provide a tr tag. Once that row is finished, we will close that with /tr. Then for each column we provide the td tag, and td, after you enter the data, then you have to close it with /td. This is creating different cells. So after this code is complete, now we have to save this file, and it is necessary to provide .html as an extension to see the output, and I'm going to save this on the desktop. So this is saved. Now to see the output, we will minimize it, go to the desktop, and here you can see the output by double clicking on that. So here you can see the colors which I had provided to the cells are seen over here. This is for the table header. Then this here, this row I had provided, this cell I had provided, this cell also I had provided a color. These two cells, as I had not provided any color, so this is taking the color which we had provided for background color of the table, which I had provided as yellow. So this is how to, or this is, and you can see here the cell spacing and cell padding attributes, how they are going to see cell padding. Here the distance between the data and the boundary of the cell has been increased. Then the distance between two cells, that is also increased, that has increased by the help of cell spacing tag. And then height and width has increased the height and width of the table.